there, welcome to the Oyster Bar here at Blue Island Oyster Bar and Seafood. Today we're going to talk a little bit about some of the species of oysters we serve at Blue Island. So I like to compare oysters kind of to maybe what kind of dog you have at home. A lot of people have different kinds of dogs, but those dogs might be a black lab, it might be a boxer, it might be a French bulldog, all different species of dog. Same thing goes with oysters. Here at Blue Island Oyster Bar, we shuck 5 different species of oysters. Today we're going to talk about 3. So first up we have probably our most popular, and one of the reasons is that we are an East Coast centric oyster bar with our farm being off the coast of Long Island in New York. We serve our Blue Island number 9. So this is a Virginica oyster, also known as an East Coast oyster. Whether you're up at the tippy top of Canada or you're all the way down in the Gulf of Mexico, this will be the same species of oyster. Now, all kinds of things make an East Coast oyster taste different, whether it's the miroir of the ocean, of where it's grown, how cold the water is, how warm the water is, how fast it grows, how fast it doesn't grow, and also what the oyster farmer does with it. But here I'm going to show you 2 different varieties of the same Virginica oyster. So it's the exact same species, but this is from the north coast of Long Island. This is our naked cowboy oyster, where it's caught by our divers. This is a wild organic oyster. And then here, grown on our farm in New York, is a Blue Island number 9. So again, both Virginica oysters, but you can see this is harsh. It's been grown 20 feet underwater in the ocean. It's like a rock solid rock, whereas the Blue Island number 9 is a little bit more of a delicate oyster, a little bit of a prettier oyster. Next up, we have on the other side of the coast, on the west coast, we have our West Coast oyster. This happens to be a Shingoku oyster. And you can see the large cupping of it, very deep, a little more of a rigid shell, so on and so forth. And that is the Gigas oyster species. And so California, Oregon, even down into Baja, Mexico, that's the species of oyster you're going to find over there. Again, not native. The native oyster of the West Coast is the Olympia oyster. We don't have that to show you today. Very, very rare, almost an extinct oyster. Very neat though. And then we have another West Coast variety brought over from the Kumamoto Bay in Japan a long time ago. This is the Kumamoto, also known as the Sikamiya oyster. Very, very small, very sexy, very delicate oyster here, and also very, very expensive. So those are the 3 species of oyster we're serving this Friday evening here at the Oyster Bar. And there you have it.